Have you ever wondered if highly sensitive persons, or HSPs, are more susceptible to depression than others? It's a question that has sparked many discussions, and it's not hard to see why. Highly sensitive persons, those who possess a unique trait of deep sensory processing, are often subject to a whirlwind of intense stimuli that can easily overwhelm them. Their world is rich with details, colors, sounds, and emotions that many of us may overlook. They feel things more deeply, react more intensely, and tend to be more in tune with their surroundings. With such heightened sensitivity, it's often assumed that they might be more prone to depression. This potential vulnerability stems from their unique traits. After all, when the world feels so vibrant, it can also feel quite heavy. But is this assumption accurate? Are HSPs truly more vulnerable to depression? Or is this just a myth? Let's delve into the latest research to find out. In order to better understand the connection between HSPs and depression, scientists have been studying this topic extensively. Delving into the world of research, we find a myriad of studies aiming to unravel the intricacies between high sensitivity and depression. One of the salient findings emerges from the realm of emotional reactivity. Highly sensitive people, due to their heightened emotional reactivity, are suggested to be more susceptible to depression. This is because they experience emotions more intensely, and thus negative emotions can hit them harder. We can liken this to a finely tuned instrument, sensitive to even the slightest touch. Just as a delicate violin string can produce beautiful music, it can also reverberate painfully if struck too harshly. Similarly, HSPs can experience reality in a uniquely rich and profound way, but they might also be more vulnerable to emotional distress, potentially leading to depression. However, it's crucial we don't oversimplify this complex relationship. Other studies present a different narrative, asserting there's no direct correlation between being highly sensitive and developing depression. They argue that while HSPs do experience emotions more deeply, this does not automatically translate to depression. Imagine a landscape artist who sees the world in vivid hues and intricate details. Does their heightened perception make them more prone to depression? Not necessarily. They might even derive immense joy from their heightened sensitivity, using it as a source of inspiration and creativity. So, while some studies suggest a higher risk of depression among HSPs due to their heightened emotional reactivity, others argue this connection is not a given. It's important to remember that being an HSP is not a pathology, but a trait that comes with its own set of challenges and strengths. Research provides some insights, but it's clear that the relationship between HSPs and depression is complex and multifaceted. Understanding this complexity is crucial to support HSPs in navigating their unique emotional landscape and to dispel misconceptions about this trait. After all, sensitivity is not a weakness, but a different way of experiencing the world. Now that we've explored the research, let's summarize what we've learned. Highly sensitive people, or HSPs, are characterized by deep emotional sensitivity and a heightened awareness of their surroundings. This trait allows them to experience life intensely, but can also make them susceptible to overwhelming stimuli. There's a widely held belief that HSPs are more prone to depression due to their emotional intensity. But is this assumption accurate? Recent studies have provided some interesting insights. While some research does suggest a correlation between being an HSP and a higher risk of depression, it's not a direct causation. Other factors such as personal history, environment, and coping mechanisms play significant roles. In essence, being highly sensitive doesn't automatically make one depressed. It is a unique trait that can lead to rich and profound experiences, but also brings challenges. So, while it's possible that HSPs could be more prone to depression due to their heightened emotional sensitivity, it's important to remember that being an HSP isn't a definitive predictor of depression. If you're an HSP and this discussion has resonated with you, know that you're not alone. As we navigate the complexities of being a highly sensitive person, it's crucial to remember that self-care isn't just important, it's necessary. Your capacity to feel deeply, to connect with others, and to perceive subtleties in the world around you is a strength. It's okay to seek help when you feel overwhelmed. Reach out to a trusted friend, a family member, or a mental health professional. Don't shy away from exploring resources available to you. There are numerous books, online forums, and support groups dedicated to understanding and managing the HSP trait. They can provide you with tools to cope, help you understand your emotions, and guide you towards embracing your unique qualities. Remember, being highly sensitive is not a flaw. It's a unique trait that can bring depth, creativity, and empathy into your life and the lives of those around you.